his life on drugs, his life being in gangs, and just now he's a totally different person. And
4 women, 4 stories of hardships dealing with loved ones who are incarcerated. Perspectives from a wife, a mother, a sister, and a daughter.
And then in 2010, my mother went into prison. This time it was going to be for up to 7 years. By the grace of God, she only got 3. I had 2 kids during that time frame that did not know their grandmother very well. And I was in a very hard spot at that point. Having 2 family members that I loved dearly go through prison and not know why, and asking why.
This event, called Dear Mama, a night of sharing, aimed at opening the eyes of residents that they might see and understand the hurts and the realities of the brokenness back home.
Reality is, financially, it's devastating for your families. It is. Emotionally, it's devastating for your families. They wake up every day missing you, loving you, knowing that they're not going to be able to talk with you or walk with you or spend time with you personally. And even when they come to visit, the hardest part of that visit is leaving.
I've learned it's very hard to support someone incarcerated, mentally, emotionally, and financially. I've had 2-3 jobs. The cost of going and visiting, the miles I've been on my car, just always weekly visits to monthly visits to whenever I can see him, when I can ever financially can see him.
Most residents agree that when someone goes to prison, that person takes their whole family, including the children, like LaTanya's niece.
Probably about 2 months ago, her baby brother must have heard her mom talking and said, and she just was like in tears saying, they said my daddy's in prison, or my daddy's in jail. Is my daddy in jail? And she was so upset about it. So we had to go through and just explaining to her that he's coming home and that he loves her, that he cares for her. We financially are, on the hook right now because, I know if I was incarcerated, my brother would be there for me.
On this Mother's Day weekend, this event hit home with those in attendance.
We were able to understand the perspective of what our decisions have befallen to our loved ones. And I like that it can help myself as well as the other brothers that are incarcerated to try to evoke change and make better decisions towards the future.
So financial things was a big thing in my life to provide, and now I'm on the receiving end of it, and I have to set small things aside. And sometimes I won't go to canteen, and I have to grow up and say, hey, that's fine. Let me find out something that I can do to provide for myself, which is cutting hair or washing or ironing clothes in here. So I try to be more understanding to that. That's what stuck out the most to me.
And for the women, it was a night of therapy that gave them a sense of
peace and healing.
Healing. For
Healing.
Sure.
Forgiving.
Yeah.
We do.
Forgiveness. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a good understanding too. I think they understood. They got a clearer understanding of what we go through as family.